If you are operating a food or beverage business in Nepal or thinking as such, you and your company shall require the food and beverage license from the Department of Food Technology and Quality Control. This guide explains what a food and beverage license is, the process of obtaining it, the documents required, costs involved, and the laws governing it. But before that, let's understand what is a food and beverage license. Basically, this license is an official permit issued by the government of Nepal that allows businesses to legally operate in the food and beverage industry. It certifies that the business product meets health, safety, and quality standards set by the DFTQC. The Department of Food Technology and Quality Control, DFTQC, is the primary authority responsible for issuing food and beverage licenses in Nepal. It operates under the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development. Now, to the important part, how to obtain the license. Well, the first step is to register the business as either a company or a small-scale industry, typically known as Ghareru, with the Office of Company Registrar or the Department of Small Industries. The choice of registration depends on the size and nature of the business and also your budget. Now, once the business is registered, it must also be registered with the local ward office and the Inland Revenue Department for PAN or VAT, whichever you prefer. The next step is to register the business with the DFTQC. Generally, the products themselves are registered for this. Each and every individual products have to be registered with the DFTQC and they will be provided a unique number. Now, in this step, the company must submit all the essential documents about the product and their personal details, including the food production facilities. Then, the DFTQC conducts tests on the food and beverage products to ensure that they meet the required safety, health, and quality standards. The results of this test play whether the license will be granted or not. Now, once the products pass testing, they will undergo verification by DFTQC. This step confirms that the products meet all legal and regulatory standards. Now, after successful verification, the DFTQC issues the food and beverage license for that individual product, allowing the business to mass produce, distribute, or sell that product legally. However, it is important to note that the license applies to that specific product only and not the entire company, so new products need to be registered separately. So, what documents are necessary to obtain the food and beverage license? Well, to obtain that license, the following documents are mandatory: a completed application form, citizenship certificate of the business owner, business registration certificate, PAN certificate or VAT certificate, tax clearance certificate, rental agreement or proof of property ownership, building permit, health certificates for staff members, food handler training certificates, menu or product list, label designs, water quality test report. However, consult with our firm to ensure that all of these documents are absolutely necessary. Some of them may not be necessary to your specific product. Now, the time required to obtain the food and beverage license usually varies. On average, it takes 2 to 8 weeks to complete the process. The process can be faster if the application is complete and all documents are in order. The cost for obtaining this license also depends on the type and size of the business. Usually, you must pay the official fees required by OCR, Ward Office, and the Department of Industry along with DFTQC. Then you also must pay the legal and advisory fees. This cost usually varies. So, what happens after you get the license for that product? After obtaining that license, you must also comply with other rules. For example, the DFTQC conducts periodic inspection to ensure that you are complying with their food and safety standards. The license must be renewed annually. Businesses should initiate the renewal process at least 1 month before the license expires. You must also train your staff in food handling certificates for all your employees. You must also keep the records of food sourcing, preparation process, and consumer complaints. You must maintain clean and safe production and storage facilities. And you must inform DFTQC and Company Registration Office if there are any changes in ownership, production, or new products of your company. Also, what are the types of food and beverage licenses? Generally, there are 3 major kinds. First is a food manufacturing license for businesses producing packaged foods for retail or wholesale. Next is a beverage production license for businesses producing beverage, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic. And the third is an import-export license for international trade of food products. There are laws that govern this licensing process. The first is the Food Act 2023. Second is the Food Rules 2027, Food Regulation Directives 2075, and the Local Government Operation Act 2074, along with the Consumer Protection Act 2075. After we've known all this, now we must know what are the benefits of this food and beverage license. Well, first, it allows your business to operate legally without any penalties. Also, consumers trust licensed businesses more. Along with that, it also ensures food safety and quality. It facilitates the expansion of your business, and it also reduces the risks for your business. So to sum up this video, businesses can obtain a food and beverage license in Nepal and operate in compliance with the law by following the steps outlined in this guide. If you need further assistance with obtaining license for food or beverages in Nepal, then you can contact our firm CompanyNP, www.companynp.com. You can contact us through email, WhatsApp, or the details provided in the description below. We have also attached a transcript of this, and if you need any help, you can contact us. Thank you for watching.